I pretended I couldn't speak for 3 years just to find out what my family really thought of me. Have you ever stayed quiet long enough to hear the truth? When I was 15, I lost my voice after a serious throat infection. The doctors said it would come back in a few weeks, and eventually it did. But I never told anyone. Instead, I started communicating with a small whiteboard, simple hand gestures, and text messages. Everyone assumed talking was still painful. At first, it was just easier than explaining. Then I noticed something. People completely changed when they thought I couldn't answer. Teachers discussed me like I wasn't sitting there. Classmates complained about me right in front of me. They assumed silence meant ignorance. It didn't. It meant I was listening. The first real shock came from my best friend Tyler. One afternoon in the school library, he leaned over to another friend and whispered, "Honestly, he's kind of boring now. I only keep hanging out with him because everyone feels sorry for him." I stared at my notebook and kept writing my homework. Inside, something broke. Then came my parents. Every night after dinner, they thought I couldn't understand their conversations because I never spoke. Mom sighed. "I don't think he'll ever be the same." Dad shrugged. "Maybe it's better this way. At least he doesn't argue anymore." I wanted to scream. Instead, I smiled and kept pretending. But nobody hurt me more than my older brother Jake. Jake was the family hero, football captain, honor student. Everyone loved him. One Saturday, he invited his friends over to watch college football. I was sitting on the back patio reading while they grilled burgers. One of his friends asked, "Doesn't it suck having a brother who can't talk?" Jake laughed. "Honestly, it's easier. My parents spend all their energy worrying about him. I pretty much get away with everything." Then he added something I'll never forget. "If he ever starts talking again, this house gets complicated." That sentence stayed with me for years. So I kept my secret for 3 whole years. Instead of speaking, I watched. I listened. I wrote everything down. Dates, times, exactly who said what. By senior year, I had an entire notebook full of things people never thought I'd know. Then graduation week arrived. My family threw a huge dinner. Grandparents, aunts, uncles, everyone came. Halfway through dessert, my dad stood up. He smiled and said, "We're all proud of how brave you've been." Everyone clapped. Then he asked if I'd like to write a thank you message on the whiteboard. Instead, I stood up, took a deep breath, and spoke perfectly. "I don't need the whiteboard anymore." The room froze. My grandmother dropped her fork. My mom started crying. Jake looked like he'd seen a ghost.